So you're thinking about becoming a one-on-one volunteer tutor. That is awesome. Seriously, let's walk through everything you need to know to get the ball rolling on what I promise you is going to be an incredibly rewarding journey. First things first, let's talk about the why. Why this is so important. This quote really nails it. Your service provides vital support and cultural exchange. This is so much more than just teaching English words. It's about connecting two different worlds and building a genuine bond. What you're about to do, it really, really matters. So the real question for you is this. Are you ready to be more than a teacher? Are you ready to step up and be a mentor and even a friend? Because that, right there, is the heart and soul of this whole experience. It's all about that human connection. Okay, part one. Let's talk about who you're going to be meeting on the other side of that screen. Getting to know your student even before you meet them is the very first step in bridging that distance. You're going to be matched with a student in rural Taiwan, somewhere in that elementary to junior high age range. Now, for a lot of these kids, you might be one of the only native English speakers they've ever had a real conversation with. How cool is that? They're really just looking for help with the basics, the building blocks of English. So think about this dynamic, right? On one side, you've got your student, they're young, they're learning the fundamentals, and they just need a safe, supportive space to practice. And on the other side, well, that's you. Your job isn't to be some strict grammar professor. It's to make learning fun, to build up their confidence, and to be that cultural bridge for them. It's a perfect partnership. All right, let's switch gears and get into the nitty-gritty. We'll call this your tutoring toolkit. It's basically everything you need to have ready to go for a super smooth and successful experience. Clear communication is absolutely key, and honestly, it just comes down to these three simple things. First, download the Google Chat app. Second, and this one is a biggie, please enable your notifications so you don't miss anything important. And third, just responding to your coordinator, Luke, in a timely way. That's what keeps the whole machine running smoothly for everyone. And just so we're crystal clear, Google Chat isn't just a suggestion. It is the required official platform for all your scheduling and coordination with Luke. Seriously, think of it as your mission control for this whole operation. Now, what about scheduling? With the big time difference to Taiwan, weekends are usually your best bet. The most popular times, and these are all listed in Eastern Time, by the way, are usually Friday evenings and then Saturday and Sunday mornings and evenings. But don't worry, Luke will work with you to find a time that's perfect for both of you. So, where does the actual tutoring magic happen? We keep it really simple. Every single session is held on Google Meet. It's our go-to teaching platform, so you'll get the hang of it in no time. And listen up, because this next part is really, really important. After every single session, you've got to log your time using the volunteer hours form. It's fast, it's easy, but it is absolutely mandatory to make sure you get the service credit for all the amazing work you're putting in. Okay, so you've got the tools, you know the platforms. Now, let's talk about what separates a good tutor from a truly great one. These are the real keys to success. I cannot stress this enough. Above all else, the key is reliability. It's huge. Your student is counting on you, so showing up on time every time is just critical. Look, we get it. Life happens. If you absolutely have to reschedule, communicating that right away to both your student and Luke is essential. It's just a core part of being a professional. So let me ask you this. How do you actually plan a session that's going to keep a younger student engaged and learning, not just staring blankly at the screen? It's not always as easy as just showing up for a chat. The answer is pretty simple. Always have a plan. Please try to avoid just winging it with a totally unstructured conversation. Instead, come prepared with a few simple games. Maybe a short story you can read together, or even activities centered around a fun vocabulary theme, like animals or food. The goal is just to keep the energy up and keep them engaged. And hey, your environment matters too. Think about what your student is seeing and hearing. A simple, non-distracting background and some decent lighting can make a world of difference. And oh my gosh, please use a headset or some earbuds with a microphone. Clear audio is an absolute game changer. It's totally not negotiable for a good lesson. It's all part of showing up professionally. We're in the home stretch. Let's talk about the most exciting part, your very first session. The main goal here isn't to give a grammar test. It is all about making that first friendly connection. Here's a super simple 3-step game plan. First, spend maybe 5 or 10 minutes just introducing yourself. Talk about your hobbies, where you live, your favorite food, whatever. Then, you flip the script and get to know them. Ask them about their favorite things. And finally, as you're just chatting back and forth, you'll naturally get a feel for their English comfort level. It's a conversation, not an exam. I want to leave you with this powerful reminder. Please remember, you are so much more than just a tutor in this role. You are providing a truly unique and unforgettable experience for a student an entire ocean away. Your impact is going to go way beyond vocabulary lists. So, as we wrap this up, I'll leave you with this final thought to get you going. What is the very first hobby you're going to share with your new student to break the ice? Go ahead and think about it. Because that right there, that's the first step in what's going to be an amazing journey.